Weapons.
Blades.
Pistols.
This hit goes out to you, Mr. Wick.
HK-P30L, $800. John Wick is the ultimate gun guy movie with plenty of cool guns, but we're diving deeper into Wick's HK-P30L. John Wick might be the best gun guy movie in the last few decades. It's a movie directed and created by stuntmen who have an appreciation for finely made firearms. Throughout the series, John Wick uses a ton of different guns: assault rifles, SMGs, shotguns, and of course, handguns. In the second and third films, guns from Taran Tactical were Keanu's co-stars, but in the first film, John wielded the always cool P30L. Not just a plain P30L, but the gun is outfitted with a custom compensator that is seemingly massive for a comp, like it adds inches to the weapon and even appears to have a rail at the bottom. While likely a bit much, it does give the gun a very distinct look, and hero guns gotta look cool. The P30L keeps that HK promise of high quality, reliability, and dependability. Like most modern handguns, the weapon features a polymer frame, but that's about where the commonality ends. The P30 system is a DASA gun with an external hammer, rare in a time where polymer frame striker-fired pistols rule. The V3 variant is favorite and the choice of John Wick in the film. It features a hammer with a spur for manual single-action cocking and a great decocker, and it's mounted beside the hammer and requires nothing more than a press to activate. This decocker requires less movement and is super ergonomic. On top of that, you get the HK and Walter style paddle mag release that sits on the trigger guard and is a lever rather than a button. L in the P30L stands for long, and this variant features a 4.4-inch barrel. The original P30 uses a 3.9-inch barrel. This gun features an outstanding stock trigger. The double action is heavy but smooth, and the single action is super light and very sweet. The grip allows for a ton of customization and allows the shooter to swap side and rear grip panels to fit the gun to your hand. Number 14. TTI Pit Viper, $7,000. The Taran Tactical Innovations Pit Viper is given to John Wick by the Bowery King in John Wick Chapter 4, which stars Keanu Reeves as the character. A 21-round mag is included with the 9mm Pit Viper handgun. A compensator that lowers muzzle flip is built into the pistol's construction, making it simpler to aim and discharge properly. When a gun is discharged, the compensator lessens the recoil, allowing the shooter to retain their aim and stay on target. The firearm also has a fiber optic front sight, which offers a sharp and crisp sight picture and aids in accurate shooting. The Pit Viper has a number of other characteristics that make it the perfect weapon for John Wick's missions. Because of its ambidextrous safety features, both left and right-handed shooters may easily operate the weapon. It is simple for John Wick to switch between his weapons during a battle because the safeties can be operated with either hand. The rifle also features a flared magwell, which makes reloading quicker. John Wick can reload his weapon quickly and return to the fight because the magwell is made to rapidly and smoothly guide the mag into the rifle. Last but not least, the Pit Viper has an extreme trigger that is made to be incredibly light and sharp. It takes very little force to pull the trigger because it has a 2-pound pull weight. John Wick can now fire the gun with little effort, which makes it easier for him to slay rapidly and precisely. Overall, the Taran Tactical Innovations Pit Viper is a powerful weapon that perfectly meets John Wick's requirements. For his risky missions, its high-capacity mag, compensator, fiber optic front sight, ambidextrous safety, flared magwell, and extreme trigger all make it the perfect choice. Number 13. Benelli M4, $2,500. Benelli M4 is also one of the personal favorite guns of Keanu Reeves from John Wick. The Benelli M4 is a 12-gauge gas-operated semi-auto shotgun designed for tactical applications. It uses the Argo auto-regulating gas-operated system, which increases reliability by taking gases from the further up the barrel than normal. The price tag is steep, but it is worth the money if you need a gun that can withstand the rigors of a big dirty world. If you just need a shotgun for home defense, 3-gun competitions, or plinking, then the Benelli M4 might be for you. The Benelli M4 is a tight-fitting firearm that defies typical tight-tolerance negative stereotypes. It comes in several configurations, including a fixed black synthetic stock, a fixed pistol grip stock, and a mock-up of their M1014's collapsible stock. It comes with ghost ring sights and an optics rail for attaching any red dot or optic. The charging handle is on the right side of the gun, and the bolt release button is unnecessarily small. The loading port is large, making it easy to load the tube, especially in a tactical or high-pressure situation. The Benelli M4 tactical shotgun is one of the softest shooting shotguns on the market. It is designed to maximize control with its rigid stock, ribbed forend, and large pistol grip. The gun eats up most of the recoil and muzzle rise is minimal. It cycles even low recoiling rounds like Federal Flight Control 8-pellet buckshot. The sights are precise and allow for quick target acquisition. The trigger is clean and short with a positive reset. It is the world's best combat shotgun, also proved in movie by John Wick. The Benelli M4 shotgun is a powerful, accurate, reliable, and easy shooting semi-auto shotgun at a high price. It has a barrel length of 18.5 inches, overall length of 40 inches, weight of 7.8 pounds, capacity of 5+1, 12 gauge, 2.75 and 3 inches caliber, action of semi-auto gas operated, MSRP of $19.99, ratings out of 5 stars, ergonomics of 14.38 inch, loading points and controls and customization options. It is a capable defensive shotgun for anyone, though it is built for combat in foreign lands. Number 12. Glock 34 Handgun, $700. In John Wick Chapter 4, much as in John Wick Chapter 2 and John Wick Chapter 3, the character of John Wick, played by Keanu Reeves, uses his preferred Terran Tactical Modified Glock 34 pistol once more. The Glock 34, a 9mm handgun with a long slide that uses the Glock 17's chassis and a 5.31-inch barrel, is built on the Glock 17's chassis. It is much simpler for John Wick to aim and fire a weapon correctly as a result of the larger slide and barrel, which also enhance the sight radius and improve velocity. John Wick's Glock 34 comes with a Terran Tactical Innovations Combat Master Kit that includes a number of enhancements meant to both enhance the operation and appearance of the weapon. This kit includes highly visible sights, an improved texture grip, and a grip that was redesigned especially for the user. This gun has a match-grade barrel, which helps to boost accuracy in addition to having lovely cuts on the slide. It has undergone additional modifications, making the Glock 34 TTI Combat Master the ideal gun for John Wick's missions. It allows for quick and simple reloading of the user's weapon because it has a built-in mag well. It is simpler to remove the mag and quickly switch mags thanks to the mag release's scalloped cut. The trigger has also been undercut and the grip has been reduced, all of which makes it easier for John Wick to control the rifle and keep a strong grip on it even in high-stakes situations. Additionally, the handgun includes a Timney trigger, which adds to its overall accuracy and precision. Number 11. TTI STI 2011, $15,000. On Christmas Eve, Terran Tactical celebrated Keanu Reeves' birthday. At the same time, they unveiled what handgun Keanu will be using as he reprises his role in the upcoming John Wick 3 movie. This time, John Wick has upgraded from polymer striker-fired guns to a double-stack 9mm single-action hammer-fired STI 2011 Combat Master by Terran Tactical. The TTI STI 2011 is a variant of the 1911 style pistol that has been modified and enhanced by Terran Tactical Innovations. The 2011 series is known for its double-stack mag design, allowing for a higher round capacity compared to traditional 1911 models. This increased capacity can be advantageous in competitive shooting or self-defense scenarios where more rounds may be desirable. One notable feature of the gun is its craftsmanship. The gun is often praised for its high-quality construction, precision machining, and attention to detail. It typically features a stainless steel frame, a match-grade barrel, and a polymer grip for improved ergonomics and comfort. The trigger on the gun is often lauded for its smoothness and crisp break. It is typically a light, short, and clean trigger, which can contribute to improved accuracy and faster follow-up shots. The TTI STI 2011 is known for its reliability and durability. The combination of its robust construction and enhanced components generally results in a firearm that functions consistently and withstands the rigors of regular use. However, as with any mechanical device, individual experiences may vary, and it is important to properly maintain and service the gun for optimal performance. Number 10. P365 Pistol, $450. Kane, a character played by Donnie Yen in John Wick Chapter 4, uses a customized P365 handgun, a variation of the Sig Sauer P365. Given that Kane is a blind assassin, his weapon lacks conventional sights. This is a beautiful touch that adds to his uniqueness as a character. The P365 SAS model is a smooth-surfaced handgun that is easy to draw and does not snag, and it has melting corners and edges. The FT Bullseye sight system, which is cutting-edge and flush with the rear slide, has taken the place of the stock sights. As a result, it is one of the automatic guns with the lowest chance of catching on something. Due to its enormous capacity despite its tiny size, the SIG Sauer P365 is a popular choice for concealed carry. The SIG Anti-Snag P365 is a superb option for people who want to carry their firearms concealed, since it boasts a draw that is both straightforward and smooth. The FT Bullseye sight system, which is a novel element of the SAS model, uses fiber optics to align the sight, making it stand out from other sight systems. It has received praise for both its accuracy and its ease of use. In addition to having a 15-round mag inserted, Kane's P365 appears to feature a Strike Industries mass driver that has been customized for it. Given that the mass driver is not available for any other Glock models, it is likely that it was created just for the film. The fact that the gun appears to be devoid of any of the typical sights is a fitting element for Kane's persona, who does not require them due to his blindness. Kane is a well-known actor who also has martial arts expertise. His roles in action flicks like the Ip Man series have earned him widespread recognition. The movie's portrayal of Kane's character shows him as a superb assassin who uses his enhanced senses to move around the world and eliminate his prey. The FT Bullseye sight system, which is a novel element of the SAS model, uses fiber optics to align the sight, making it stand out from other sight systems. It has received praise for both its accuracy and its ease of use. In addition to having a 15-round mag inserted, Kane's P365 appears to feature a Strike Industries mass driver that has been customized for it. Kane's character is a perfect fit for the altered P365 SAS because it allows him to effectively and accurately eliminate his adversaries, despite the fact that he is blind thanks to its one-of-a-kind sight system and adjusted compensator. Number 9. TTI TR1 Ultralight, $2,500. In the second movie, Wick packs a TTI TR1 Ultralight for his great escape in the catacombs. Keanu Reeves specifically endorses the TTI TR1 Ultralight as his favorite gun. The TTI TR1 Ultralight is a rifle manufactured by Terran Tactical Innovations, a company known for its firearm customization and accessories. The TR1 Ultralight is designed to be a lightweight and maneuverable carbine platform, suitable for a variety of applications, including competition shooting, tactical training, and personal defense. One of the key features of the gun is its lightweight construction. It typically utilizes a lightweight aluminum or titanium receiver, resulting in a reduced overall weight compared to traditional AR-15 style rifles. This can be advantageous in situations where portability and ease of handling are important factors. The rifle often incorporates high-quality components, such as a match-grade barrel, enhanced trigger, and upgraded internals. These components contribute to improved accuracy, reliability, and overall performance. The gun may also include various ergonomic enhancements, such as an adjustable stock, ambidextrous controls, and a free-floating handguard for accessory attachment points. While the TR1 Ultralight is known for its quality craftsmanship and performance, it's worth noting that individual preferences and shooting requirements can vary. Chambered in 5.56 NATO with an 11.5-inch barrel, this SBR is configured with a Trigicon Acupoint optic and an RMR on a canted rail. Number 8. S&W Model 500 4-inch, $1,500. Killa, portrayed by Scott Adkins and appearing in Chapter 4 of the John Wick film series, favors a Smith & Wesson 500 as his primary firearm over the course of the story. This revolver comes in a 4-inch form that has a ported barrel and a stainless steel finish. It makes it a big gun, which is fitting for a massive man like Killa. The S&W 500 is a powerful revolver that was supposed to be the most powerful production handgun cartridge. It fires large projectiles of half an inch in diameter, weighing between 300 and 670 grams, moving at velocities of up to 2,075 feet per second, and with an energy output of up to 2,868 foot-pounds. The Smith & Wesson Model 500 is a large revolver that was first made available to the public in 2003. It is chambered in the 500 S&W Magnum cartridge, which is the most potent handgun cartridge currently being manufactured. This beast of a gun has barrel length ranging from 2.75 inches to 10.5 inches and a 5-round cylinder, which is an unusually high capacity for a revolver of its size. The barrel lengths are measured in inches. Because the 500 S&W Magnum cartridge demands a substantial amount of room, the cylinder is quite huge. Because of its powerful recoil, this revolver was not intended to be used for combat. As a result, it has a rather sluggish rate of fire and is not an excellent choice for use in a gun battle. Instead, it is most commonly used for hunting or protecting oneself from bears. However, its intimidating appearance and power are a good match for Killa's character. Unfortunately for Killa, he does not get the opportunity to fire the pistol, since he and John Wick end up getting into a fight using martial arts instead. Nevertheless, Killa's preference in firearms contributes to the singularity and individuality of the protagonists and antagonists in the John Wick series. Number 7. KSG Tactical Shotgun, $1,000. KSG Tactical Shotgun is Keanu Reeves' favorite gun from the first chapter of John Wick, which he used to stop the Russian mobs from running. The KSG Tactical Shotgun is manufactured by Keltec, a well-known firearms company. It is a bullpup-style shotgun, known for its compact size, dual mag tubes, and overall versatility. The KSG is designed in a bullpup configuration, meaning the action is situated behind the trigger group. This design allows for a shorter overall length while maintaining a full-length barrel. The compact size of the KSG can be beneficial for maneuverability in tight spaces or close-quarters engagements. One unique aspect of the KSG is its dual mag tubes, which can hold a total of up to 14 rounds, 7 rounds per tube, of 12-gauge shotgun shells. The ability to switch between the mag tubes allows for quick ammunition changes or the option to load different types of ammunition. The KSG features ambidextrous controls, including the safety selector, pump action grip, and mag tube selector. This ambidextrous design makes it suitable for both left-handed and right-handed shooters. The shotgun is equipped with a top-mounted Picatinny rail, providing the option to attach various accessories such as optics, lights, or lasers. This allows for customization based on personal preferences or specific mission requirements. The KSG operates on a pump-action mechanism, which requires manually cycling the action between shots. Keltec shotguns are generally known for their reliability, but as with any firearm, it is essential to maintain and clean it regularly to ensure optimal performance. Number 6. Dracaris Gen 12 Shotgun, $4,600. The Terran Tactical Innovations Dracaris Gen 12 Shotgun, which is a modified variant of the Genesis Arms Gen 12 shotgun, is used by the protagonist, John Wick, in the 4th installment of the John Wick film series. This weapon uses a platform that is based on the AR-10 and operates on a short recoil mechanism, making it a lightweight, dependable, and quick-firing semi-auto shotgun. A platform based on AR-10 is also employed. In addition to the breaching muzzle device installed on the 10.5-inch barrel, the Terran Tactical Innovations modified Dracaris Gen 12s also include Magpul stocks and grips, Keymod rails, and EOTech sights. Keymod rails have also been added to the stocks and grips. Additionally, it appears that the shotgun can accept 10-round mags. The assassins Wick faces off against in Paris are armed with shotguns that have been filled with Dragon's Breath ammunition. Wick manages to obtain one of these shotguns for himself after slaying a lot of them, and he then goes on a slaying spree while carrying the shotgun that can breathe fire. Even if the Dragon's Breath rounds are not as effective as they appear to be in the film, the spectacle they produce is nevertheless visually arresting. Due to its unique design and eye-catching appearance, the Dracaris Gen 12 shotgun is a notable addition to John Wick's arsenal. The use of an AR-10 chassis for a shotgun produces a reliable and practical weapon. In addition to the breaching muzzle device installed on the 10.5-inch barrel, the Terran Tactical Innovations modified Dracaris Gen 12s also include Magpul stocks and grips, Keymod rails, and EOTech sights. Keymod rails have also been added to the stocks and grips. With the addition of Terran Tactical Innovations upgrades, the weapon now has a higher level of individualization and a dash more style. Number 5. DTA Stealth Recon Scout, $4,000. In the first movie, John Wick makes use of a highly effective weapon that resembles a sniper rifle and has a remarkable range of capabilities. It went into production in 2007, courtesy of Desert Tactical Arms, and due to its high level of manufacture and threatening appearance, it has been featured in a number of films, television series, and video games that are not related to John Wick. This bolt-action sniper rifle is one of the few that features a bullpup design. As a result, it is very compact in comparison to other firearms in its category. Both the mag and the bolt are stored behind the grip, which moves more weight to the back of the rifle and improves its balance. This layout also makes it possible to connect a suppressor to the rifle. Number 4. Colt Model 1903 Pocket Hammerless, $2,000. Winston gifts this pistol to Wick in the third chapter, during the scene in the executive lounge, a classic firearm with a rich history. The Colt Model 1903 Pocket Hammerless, also known as the Colt 1903, was first produced in 1903 and was widely used as a sidearm by the U.S. military. The Colt 1903 is often described as simplistic, stylish, and reliable. Its design features clean lines and a compact size, making it aesthetically pleasing. The pistol is known for its solid construction and durability, reflecting the high standards of Colt manufacturing. The Colt 1903 was chambered in .32 ACP caliber. While it may not possess the same stopping power as more modern firearms, it was considered adequate for its intended use during its time of production. However, compared to contemporary firearms, the Colt 1903's stopping power has been surpassed by newer designs. One distinguishing feature of the film version of the Colt 1903 is its attractive pearl grip. The pearl grip is a decorative modification often made by collectors and enthusiasts to enhance the visual appeal of the firearm. It adds a touch of elegance to the pistol and contributes to its recognition as one of the iconic weapons used by John Wick in the movies. The Colt 1903 has become a classic firearm due to its historical significance, reliable performance, and distinctive appearance. It holds a place in firearms history as one of the early semi-auto pistols and has been associated with the U.S. military's sidearm usage. The gift of the Colt 1903 in the film not only carries symbolic value, but also reflects the character of John Wick as someone who appreciates classic and reliable weaponry. It adds a touch of elegance to the pistol and contributes to its recognition as one of the iconic weapons used by John Wick in the movies. The Colt 1903 has become a classic firearm due to its historical significance, reliable performance, and distinctive appearance. The pistol serves as a visual representation of its expertise and his connection to the world of firearms. Number 3. Remington 1875, $1,500. For all the advancements made in gun designs over the last few hundred years, it's hard to beat the classics. John Wick Chapter 3 features the Slayer brandishing one of these during the shootout at the Antique Weapon Museum in the first act. Wick's on-the-fly modification of the Remington 1875 is a direct nod to the Clint Eastwood classic The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, where Tuco assembles his own Colt Navy from the individual parts of 3 separate guns. Number 2. TTI Sig Sauer MPX Carbine, $10,500. Keanu Reeves' weapon stance is one of John Wick's signature character traits, and he shows it off when he wields an assortment of assault rifles. In the third film, he busts out an MPX carbine during the fight at the New York Continental, equipped with an MRO sight and a laser module. The MPX is a variant of the popular Sig Sauer Combine, which fires 9x19mm 357 SIG or 40 S&W rounds. The MPX features a 14.5 to 16-inch barrel and can fire 10, 20, or 30 rounds depending on the choice of mag.
When you're that good, you have to be.
I didn't deplay it, I went out of order.
It doesn't matter, you got the guy behind him first.
Number 1. Cohary Arms CA415, $13,000. Luring his enemies to a church, Wick unloads upon them with a very powerful automatic rifle known as the Cohary Arms CA415. It's one of the most effective tactical assault rifles on the market, with a menacing look to boot, and also one of Mr. Wick's favorites. The CA415 featured in the film has a shortened barrel, in comparison to the production model, with a holographic sight and a vertical grip added. For more stability, It fires 5.56 by 45mm NATO rounds in either full auto or semi-auto modes, depending on preference and tactical situation. TTI Pit Viper, $7,000. In John Wick Chapter 4, Terran Tactical Innovations Pit Vipers are given to Keanu Reeves' character John Wick by the Bowery King. In 9mm, the Pit Viper is a pistol with a 21-round mag. The pistol's design has a built-in compensator that lessens muzzle flip, facilitating accurate aiming and shooting. The compensator lessens the recoil that happens when the gun is discharged, allowing the shooter to retain their aim and stay on target. The firearm also has a fiber optic front sight, which gives the shooter an accurate sight picture and is clear and brilliant. Other characteristics of the Pit Viper make it a perfect weapon for John Wick's missions. Because of its ambidextrous safety features, it can be safely operated by both left and right-handed shooters. Because the safeties may be used by either hand, John Wick can quickly switch between his weapons while engaging in combat. Additionally, the gun sports a flared magwell for quicker reloads. John Wick can swiftly reload his gun and rejoin the fight since the magwell is made to direct the mag into the gun smoothly and quickly. The Pit Viper also boasts an aggressive trigger that is made to be sharp and light. The trigger has a 2-pound pull weight, so pulling it doesn't take much effort. John Wick can fire the gun with little effort as a result, making it easier for him to shoot the target swiftly and precisely. The Pit Viper by Terran Tactical Innovations is an amazing weapon overall and perfectly suited to John Wick's requirements. It is the perfect pick for his risky operations because to its high-capacity mag, compensator, fiber optic front sight, ambidextrous safety, flared magwell, and extreme trigger. Number 14. TTI Sand Viper, $7,000. Introducing the TTI Sand Viper, a top-of-the-line firearm that combines power, precision, and style. With its 5-inch barrel and a generous capacity of 22+1 rounds, the Sand Viper offers superior performance in any situation. When watching the movie, you might catch a glimpse of the Sand Viper in action, adding to its mystique and allure. It would be fitting for the character Marquis to wield this exceptional weapon, creating a sense of symmetry among the protagonists. The Sand Viper shares many similarities with the renowned Pit Viper, but features a striking bronze Cerakote finish and an optic cut specifically designed for red dot sights. It boasts the same extreme engineering system, blended grip safety, Aftec extractor, ion-bonded barrel, tritium front sight, and compensator. Additionally, it surprises adversaries with a hidden fang strike when the gun is empty, showcasing its versatility even in unconventional situations. In the hands of someone like John Wick, the Sand Viper becomes an extension of his lethal skills. While rivaling other renowned pistols like the Apex fighting pistol, the TTI Sand Viper stands out as a true masterpiece. Its craftsmanship and attention to detail elevate it to the status of an ultimate pistol, making it a weapon of choice for those who demand the best. Number 13. Glock 17, $650. Introducing the Glock 17, a reliable and effective firearm that proves you don't need to break the bank for top-notch performance. This handgun may not be the erotic option in John Wick Chapter 4, but it certainly gets the job done. While Wick may have showcased higher-end TTI-tuned Glocks like the Glock 34 and Glock 19 Combat Master in the previous films, keep an eye out for customized Glocks in the latest installment. However, the stock Glock 17, possibly enhanced with a DLC-coated marksman barrel, remains an excellent choice for service use, home defense, and stands as one of the finest Glocks available in 2023. Featuring a barrel length of 4.49 inches and a total length of 7.95 inches, the Glock 17 strikes a balance between compactness and comfortable handling. Its polymer frame makes it lightweight and easy to carry, while still maintaining durability and strength. The Glock 17 has a standard capacity of 17+1 rounds, ensuring you have ample ammunition at your disposal. It operates on a safe action system, which combines a trigger safety, firing pin safety, and drop safety to prevent accidental discharges. One notable feature of the Glock 17 is its reputation for reliability. It is known to function flawlessly even in adverse conditions and after extended use, making it a trusted companion for law enforcement, military personnel, and civilian shooters. The pistol's accuracy is attributed to its consistent trigger pull and a low-bore axis, which helps mitigate muzzle rise and allows for quick follow-up shots. The Glock 17 also benefits from the marksman barrel, which is designed for enhanced accuracy and improved performance. While the Glock 17 may not have the flashy aesthetics of some other firearms, its no-nonsense design and proven performance have made it one of the best-selling handguns worldwide. Its simplicity and ease of maintenance further contribute to its appeal. Number 12. Thompson Center Arms Encore, $450. The Thompson Center Arms Encore is a versatile and popular single-shot pistol that is showcased in the film as a signature weapon of various characters. In the duel scene between Wick, Kane, Winston, and the Marquis, The characters wield a pair of engraved Thompson Center Arms Encore pistols, adding a touch of elegance and sophistication to the intense action. The Thompson Center Arms Encore is known for its interchangeable barrel system, allowing users to easily swap barrels of different calibers and lengths. This versatility makes it a favored choice among firearm enthusiasts who value customization and adaptability. In the film, the Encore pistols are depicted using custom nickel-plated or silver-cast 44 Magnum cartridges. The choice of these specialized rounds adds to the visual appeal and uniqueness of the firearms, highlighting their high-end nature and customized features. The engraved detailing on the pistols enhances their aesthetic appeal, giving them a distinctive and personalized look. Engravings often serve as a form of decoration on firearms, showcasing intricate patterns, symbols, or designs that add a touch of artistry and craftsmanship. The pistols are handled by Wick, Kane, Winston, and the Marquis, further emphasizing the significance of these weapons in the film's narrative. Each character's use of the Encore pistols contributes to their individual style and personality, reflecting their skill, power, and determination. While the film portrays the Thompson Center Arms Encore in a stylized manner, it is worth noting that in real life, this pistol is a highly regarded and reliable firearm. Its interchangeable barrel system, ergonomic design, and sturdy construction make it a popular choice among hunters, target shooters, and enthusiasts looking for a reliable and accurate single-shot pistol. Number 11. Glock 34 Handgun, $685. John Wick, played by Keanu Reeves, uses his favorite Taran Tactical Custom Glock 34 handgun in John Wick Chapter 4, returning to the weapon he previously used in Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. The Glock 34 is a long slide Glock 9mm pistol with a 5.31-inch barrel that is built on a Glock 17 frame. John Wick can more easily aim and shoot down targets with greater accuracy thanks to the longer slide and barrel, which also increase sight radius and boost velocity. John Wick's Glock 34 is outfitted with the Taran Tactical Innovations Combat Master Kit, which consists of a number of improvements to the weapon's functionality and look. High visibility sights, an improved grip texture, and a specially redesigned grip are all included in the set. The rifle boasts elegant carvings on the slide and a match-grade barrel for increased accuracy. Other upgrades make the Glock 34 TTI Combat Master the perfect weapon for John Wick's missions. It has a built-in mag well that makes reloading quick and simple. The scallop cut on the mag release makes it simpler to swiftly remove and switch out mags. John Wick can more easily handle and operate the gun in stressful situations because to the lowered grip and the undercut trigger. The Timney trigger on the firearm adds to its accuracy and precision. Number 10. P365 Pistol, $450. Donnie Yen's character, Kane, in John Wick Chapter 4, uses a modified P365 pistol, a variation on the Sig Sauer P365. Greatly distinguishing Kane as a blind assassin is the fact that his gun lacks conventional sights. With its melting corners and edges, the P365 SAS version is a sleek, snag-free handgun that is effortless to draw. One of the most anti-snag automatic guns ever made, the FD Bullseye sight system is a modern replacement for the classic sights and sits flush with the rear slide. Due to its small size and large capacity, the Sig Sauer P365 has become a popular choice for concealed carry. The P365 SAS is a superb choice for concealed carry because, 2, it's smooth and easy draw. The SAS model is distinguished by its use of the innovative fiber optic FD Bullseye sight system, which has received high marks for its accuracy and user-friendliness. Kane's P365 has a 15-round mag and what looks like a Strike Industries mass driver that was custom-fitted for the gun. It's clear that the mass driver was made just for this movie because it's not compatible with any other gun series. Kane's blindness adds to the gun's lack of regular sights, which adds to the gun's overall aesthetic. Kane is an accomplished martial artist and well-known actor, having starred in the Ip Man films and others of its kind. The custom P365 SAS, with its unusual sight system and modified compensator, is a perfect fit for Kane's character, a blind but highly skilled assassin who uses his heightened senses to navigate the world and eliminate his targets. Number 9. S&W Model 500 4-inch, $1,500. In Chapter 4 of the John Wick series, the character Killa, played by Scott Adkins, carries a Smith & Wesson 500 as his weapon of choice. The 4-inch model of this revolver has a ported barrel and a stainless steel finish, making it a massive gun for a massive man like Killa. The S&W 500 is a powerful revolver designed to be the most powerful production handgun cartridge, with big half-inch size projectiles that weigh from 300 to 670 grains and move at speeds of up to 2,075 feet per second, generating an energy of up to 2,868 foot-pounds. The Smith & Wesson Model 500, introduced in 2003, is a massive revolver chambered in the 500 S&W Magnum cartridge, the most powerful handgun cartridge in production today. With barrel lengths ranging from 2.75 to 10.5 inches, this beast of a gun features a 5-round cylinder, which is an unusual capacity for a revolver of its size. The cylinder is large because the 500 S&W Magnum cartridge requires ample space. This revolver is not designed for fighting purposes due to its massive recoil, which makes it slow to gun down and not ideal for use in a firefight. Instead, it is typically used for hunting or bear defense. However, its striking appearance and power fit Killa's persona well. In the John Wick series, Killa chooses the S&W Model 500 as his weapon of choice, emphasizing his imposing presence and the level of force he is prepared to unleash. However, during his encounter with John Wick, the fight takes a different turn, and the revolver does not see action. Nevertheless, Killa's selection of the S&W Model 500 adds to the distinct personalities and diverse arsenal of firearms showcased in the John Wick series. Number 8. Dracarys Gen 12 Shotgun, $4,600. John Wick's shotgun in the fourth film in the John Wick series is the TTI Dracarys Gen 12, a variant of the Genesis Arms Gen 12. Thanks to its AR-10-derived platform and its short recoil system, this semi-auto shotgun is compact, reliable, and quick to fire. The AR-10 architecture is also utilized here. TTI's customized Dracarys Gen 12 have Magpul stocks and grips, Keymod rails, and EOTech sights, in addition to a breeching muzzle device installed on the 10.5-inch barrel. The stocks and grips also have modern Keymod rails. The shotgun can apparently also accept 10-round mags. Shotguns loaded with Dragon's Breath ammunition are among the weapons used by the assassins Wick faces in Paris. Once Wick has slayed enough of them to secure one of these shotguns for himself, he goes on a slaying spree while wielding the fire-breathing weapon. The visual spectacle created by a round of Dragon's Breath is impressive, even if it is not as effective as depicted in the film. John Wick's Dracarys Gen 12 shotgun stands out for its unique construction and eye-catching aesthetics. The shotgun, built on an AR-10 chassis, is a reliable and effective weapon. The customizations made by TTI offer a touch of style and a new level of individualization to the guns. Number 7. Custom Tommy Gun, $2,000. The custom Tommy gun featured in the John Wick franchise is a modernized version of the iconic Thompson submachine gun. It is specifically designed for the film and showcases several modifications that make it visually striking and unique. In the film, the modernized Thompson submachine guns are prominently used during the intense and dramatic scenes set in Paris. These weapons are handled by skilled assassins, further highlighting their significance as formidable firearms. The custom Tommy guns are chambered in .45 ACP, a popular pistol caliber known for its stopping power. They feature a 16-inch barrel length, which balances maneuverability and accuracy. With a weight of approximately 7 pounds, these firearms are relatively lightweight and easy to handle. The capacity of the custom Tommy guns is impressive, with a mag capacity of 50 + 1 rounds. This high-capacity design ensures that users have ample ammunition at their disposal, reducing the need for frequent reloads. The custom Tommy gun replicas offer gun enthusiasts and fans of the John Wick franchise an opportunity to own a piece of movie memorabilia. While they may not possess the full auto capabilities of the film's versions, they still capture the essence of the iconic Tommy gun and allow enthusiasts to appreciate its design and history. TTI Sig Sauer MPX Carbine, $10,500. The TTI Sig Sauer MPX Carbine is a specialized variant of the popular Sig Sauer MPX firearm, designed to offer exceptional performance in various tactical scenarios. It is prominently featured in John Wick Chapter 4. The MPX Carbine is based on the Sig Sauer MPX platform, which is highly regarded as one of the top firearms in the industry. It is a versatile weapon that can chamber different calibers, including 9x19mm, 357 SIG, and 40 S&W. This adaptability allows the shooter to choose the ammunition that best suits their needs and preferences for a particular mission. The barrel length of the MPX Carbine ranges from 14.5 to 16 inches, providing options for different shooting requirements. The longer barrel length can enhance accuracy and muzzle velocity, making it suitable for engaging targets at greater distances. The firearm can be equipped with various mag sizes, such as 10, 20, or 30 rounds, offering flexibility in ammunition capacity depending on the mission or engagement scenario. One of the key advantages of the TTI Sig Sauer MPX Carbine is its reputation for reliability and ease of use. It is designed to be highly reliable even under adverse conditions, ensuring that the firearm performs consistently and does not suffer from malfunctions. The ergonomic design and intuitive controls make it easy to handle and operate, especially in high-pressure situations. The MPX carbine's combination of accuracy, firepower, and ease of use makes it a valuable asset in John Wick's arsenal. As a matter of close-quarters combat, John Wick relies on the MPX carbine to provide him with the necessary firepower and control in intense and dynamic combat situations. One of the key advantages of the TTI Sig Sauer MPX carbine is its reputation for reliability and ease of use. It is designed to be highly reliable even under adverse conditions, ensuring that the firearm performs consistently and does not suffer from malfunctions. Its versatility and adaptability allow Wick to switch between different ammunition types and engage enemies effectively at varying distances. The TTI Sig Sauer MPX carbine's high price point of $10,500 reflects its specialized features, exceptional performance, and the customization it may have undergone. The firearm's reputation, along with its use by John Wick in the film, contributes to its desirability among firearms enthusiasts and collectors. Overall, the gun is a highly adaptable and reliable firearm that offers superior performance and versatility. Its appearance in the John Wick franchise showcases its effectiveness in the hands of a skilled operator, highlighting its role as an essential tool for Wick's missions. Number 5. Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0, $560. In the John Wick film, the character Marquis, portrayed by Bill Skarsgård in John Wick Chapter 4, is seen wielding a Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 handgun. While it may not be as visually impressive as Wick's custom 1911, the M&P 2.0 serves as an effective sidearm for the character. The Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 is a popular and reliable handgun choice, known for its affordability and performance. Priced at $560, it offers a cost-effective option for individuals seeking a dependable firearm. Chambered in 9mm, the M&P 2.0 delivers a balanced combination of stopping power and manageable recoil. With a barrel length of 3.1 inches, it strikes a good balance between compactness and accuracy, making it suitable for both concealed carry and general shooting purposes. The overall size of the M&P 2.0 is 5.8 inches, providing a compact and easily concealable form factor. Weighing approximately 1.12 pounds, it is lightweight and comfortable to handle, enhancing the user's control and maneuverability. The capacity of the M&P 2.0 is 10+1 rounds, allowing for a decent amount of ammunition before reloading is required. This can be advantageous in defensive situations or extended shooting sessions. While the M&P 2.0 may not possess the same level of customization or prestige as Wick's custom 1911, it is a reliable and practical choice for the Marquis. It serves its purpose as a tool for the character to carry out his villainous actions within the world of John Wick. In the context of the franchise, the contrasting choice of firearms between the main protagonist and the supporting characters, such as the Marquis, adds to the dynamic and visual appeal of the film. Each character's weapon selection reflects their individual style, personality, and role within the narrative. Number 4. Cal-Tech KSG, $900. In John Wick 4, the iconic Cal-Tech KSG shotgun once again makes an appearance, solidifying its status as a fan-favorite firearm throughout the franchise. While its role in this installment may be brief, the Cal-Tech KSG continues to captivate audiences with its unique design and impressive firepower. The Cal-Tech KSG is a contemporary pump-action shotgun with increased stopping power, steadier handling, and less felt recoil than its predecessors. Although it may look like a double-barreled shotgun at first glance, the KSG only has one barrel. Each of the twin tubes in the mag that sits under the barrel can contain up to 6 12-gauge shotgun shells, giving you plenty of ammo for any emergency. The KSG is adaptable and powerful since it comes in a variety of ammunition capacities. The KSG's bullpup design contributes to its compact size, making it maneuverable and easy to handle in close-quarters engagements. This is particularly useful for Wick's preferred combat style, which often involves fast-paced and dynamic encounters. Number 3. Marlin Model 1894, $1,700. In the John Wick franchise, a modified version of the Marlin Model 1894 rifle is used by the character Mr. Nobody, portrayed by Shamir Anderson. The rifle is customized by Mad Pig Customs, featuring several aftermarket components to enhance its functionality and aesthetics. The modified Marlin Model 1894 incorporates a Midwest Industries M-Lock handguard, Slate Black Industries rail panels, slate stop, and XS sight top rail. These additions provide increased modularity, allowing for the attachment of various accessories such as optics, lights, and lasers. The handguard's M-Lock configuration enables the user to customize the rifle according to their specific needs. Mr. Nobody carries the Marlin Model 1894 in a disassembled state within his DevCore plate carrier backpack, which is cleverly designed to resemble a hiking rucksack. The takedown feature of the rifle allows for easy disassembly and reassembly, making it convenient for transportation and storage. When the need arises, Mr. Nobody swiftly reassembles the rifle to engage his targets. The use of the modified Marlin Model 1894 in the John Wick franchise highlights the attention to detail and customization that goes into the weaponry of the characters. The unique modifications and accessories added to the rifle enhance its functionality, adaptability, and overall appearance, contributing to the immersive and visually striking world of the films. Number 2. Smith & Wesson Model 327, $1,500. In the highly anticipated John Wick 4, the character known as the Harbinger, played by Clancy Brown, wields a Smith & Wesson Model 327 as his chosen firearm in the city of Paris. This revolver, renowned for its reliability and performance, adds a distinctive touch to the Harbinger's arsenal. The Smith & Wesson Model 327 is a modern iteration of the classic revolver design, incorporating advanced features and materials for enhanced functionality. It is chambered in .357 Magnum, a powerful cartridge known for its stopping power and versatility. With its sleek and compact design, the Model 327 is well suited for concealed carry and close-quarters combat, making it an ideal choice for the Harbinger's missions. Number 1. Spike's Tactical Compressor, $2,500. In the highly anticipated John Wick 4, the Spike's Tactical Compressor carbines take center stage as the weapon of choice for the formidable high-table enforcers at the Osaka Continental. These lethal firearms also catch the attention of the protagonist himself, John Wick, and his ally Kane. Additionally, during intense sequences in Paris, some assassins rely on the reliability and firepower of the SD compressor. The Spike's Tactical Compressor is a compact and versatile carbine designed for tactical operations. Its lightweight and maneuverable nature make it ideal for close-quarters combat, which often characterizes the fast-paced and adrenaline-fueled action sequences in the John Wick franchise. These carbines are crafted with precision and attention to detail, showcasing the quality and craftsmanship synonymous with Spike's Tactical. Known for their reliable performance, Spike's Tactical firearms are trusted by professionals and enthusiasts alike. The compressor model specifically offers enhanced control and accuracy, allowing the wielder to effectively neutralize threats with precision. The Spike's Tactical Compressor is a compact and versatile carbine designed for tactical operations. Its lightweight and maneuverable nature make it ideal for close-quarters combat, which often characterizes the fast-paced and adrenaline-fueled action sequences in the John Wick franchise. The inclusion of the Spike's Tactical Compressor in John Wick 4 adds an additional layer of authenticity and excitement to the film. Its presence among the arsenal of high-table enforcers and the hands of skilled assassins in Paris further highlights the firearm's reputation not meant for guns. It has wormed its way into our hearts. When it emerged on the scene, Glock had to compete with some of the biggest names of the firearms industry's history, like Colt, Browning, Smith & Wesson. The Glock quietly crept onto the scene and finally made a home for itself in the hearts of the modern American. But you would be surprised to know that that's not how it all began. The company's namesake, Gatson Glock, was born in 1929 in the First Austrian Republic and worked as an engineer. He started his corporation in the years after the Second World War and set out to become the world's most successful manufacturer of curtain rods. I suppose they could be used as weapons. The curtain rods were born in the 1960s, but he soon expanded his industry. He got a little closer to his iconic invention in the 1970s, when Glock got into the manufacture of knives for the Austrian military. But he never designed any kind of firearm until he was 52 years old. He already had experience with polymers as a result of his previous business ventures. In 1980, he bought an injection molding machine to manufacture handles and sheaths for the field knives he was making for the Austrian army in his garage workshop. His earliest employees were from the camera industry and experienced in producing polymer components. His first pistol took 1 year to produce from the design and concept stage to production, and he applied for an Austrian patent in April 1981 for the pistol known as the Glock 17. Number 21. A Soldier's Best Friend. Glock got its start in housewares, but it quickly gained a reputation as one of the best manufacturers for military supplies. Not only were its knives top quality, but it got into developing training grenades, casings, and MASH gun belt links that would hold up in the field. That created a need for mass production, as the rebuilding Austrian military wanted supplies. So in 1980, Gaston Glock, even before the Glock made its debut, it had already built a reputation for itself as a maker of reliable gun components. And that was the beginning of a sea change. Back in 1981, when Glock was producing plastic grenade shells for the Austrian army, one day he overheard two colonels complain that no gun existed that could meet their specifications. When Glock offered to make one, they laughed at him. You never laugh at Glock, and he took this as a challenge, and by sheer force of will, he succeeded. Number 20. Tightly run ship. Gaston Glock worked out of his garage workshop and only started designing his first pistol in 1980. He soon reached the pinnacle of success, but this success hasn't made Glock, a highly secretive man, any more trusting of the people around him. He has a few high-profile friends, among them Pope John Paul II and Jörg Haider, former leader of Austria's ultra-right Freedom Party and a Hitler admirer. At his lakefront mansion in Veldon, Australia, Glock's favorite room is in the basement, where he can control his home's inner workings, including the temperature of the tiles in his upstairs bathroom. Glock is now more than ever a one-man show. His two sons, Robert and Gaston Jr., and his daughter Bridget, have company jobs but limited authority. When asked what her role is, Bridget cracks in German, being my father's personal slave. Who has input into product development? Showing rare humor, Glock smiles, you might call it a very small committee. Number 19. Legend in the making. What makes Glock guns stand out from the competitions? For one thing, they're almost shockingly lightweight. This makes them easy to carry and aim, no matter whether someone's an experienced marksman or has never picked up a gun before. So exactly how does it get away with being that light? While the inner makings of the gun are primarily steel, almost all exterior parts are made from a lightweight and durable polymer that gives it a distinct plastic feel. The Glock G19 saves weight compared to other pieces. In fact, it's 7 ounces lighter, which is quite significant. Weight is an issue which can make its wielder sink or swim. A lighter pistol is faster to maneuver, and it saves valuable weight in one's gear. A full set of military gear, guns, ammo, armor, clothes, pack, etc. usually weighs around 80 pounds. While gear is necessary, weight burden and slows the soldier. The military is always looking for anything that can feasibly cut down on a significant piece of weight, and the Glock resolves the issue beautifully. Number 18. Genius simplicity. Most machines have countless parts that can be nearly impossible for an untrained person to disassemble and put back together. The designer of Glock modern firearms enables them to be field stripped into 4 main components without tools in seconds. The simple disassembly makes it easy to clean and inspect the pistol in any location. The Glock proves that sometimes simple is better. The Glock 17 and every model that came after it have only 34 parts, significantly less than its competitors' semi-automatic pistol designs. Having fewer parts reduces the potential for technical problems, making blog pistols more reliable. Diagrams are available online that show exactly how to strip a gun and put it back together. So why is the Glock designed as such a simple machine? The Austrian military wanted it that way. The initial contract wanted a simple gun with no more than 58 parts, and Gaston Glock did them one better by reducing that number to 34. Simpler than expected and under budget, a rarity for design projects. The gun's big selling point was what Glock Inc. called its dependable simplicity, a design of such originality, durability, and practicality that the gun community still buzzes about it. Our next fact shows that Glock was not just willing to place his reputation on his firearm design, but his fingers. Number 17. Safety is paramount. Until the Glock, most semi-automatics had external manual safeties, latches near the thumb position on the gun that had to be disengaged before the gun could fire. Gaston Glock eliminated the external manual safety, but he also did far more. Gaston Glock tested his new unique guns himself, and those who watched him shoot the lightweight pistols noticed something interesting. He would always shoot them with his non-dominant left hand. That showed that the gun was easy to use with any hand, but there was also a darker reason behind this unconventional stance. There's a risk with trying any new gun design, and a catastrophic failure could easily blow off some fingers on the tester's hand. Well, Glock figured he could spare those fingers more on his left than his right, but his design was sound, and he came out of testing with all 10 intact. 16. Trigger happy. There was one other feature of the Glock that made it much easier to use: the trigger. The same trigger created controversy. Revolvers are dependable weapons, but their firepower is limited to 6 shots before reloading, and their triggers require about 10 to 14 pounds of pressure, a considerable squeeze, before the gun will fire. Semi-automatics before Glock increased the firepower, but their triggers still took 10 to 14 pounds of pressure to pull for the first shot. After the first shot, the trigger pressure dropped to 4 to 6 pounds. The Glock fires all of its shots, including the vital first shot, at 5 to 6 pounds. DC police officers carry their weapons in street load mode, ready to fire with a round in the chamber. This can be dangerous according to some firearms experts because the Glock has a light trigger to begin with. Another Glock design feature makes the gun even easier to shoot. The short distance the Glock's trigger travels to fire the gun, about 3/8 of an inch, far shorter than the 3/4 to 7/8 of an inch for many other semi-automatics, according to firearms experts. There were concerns that in irresponsible hands, a Glock can be a very dangerous weapon. To address this, in 1992, Glock Inc. supplied upgrade kits nationwide for the gun's firing pin safety to prevent accidental discharges. 3 years later, the company gave the entire DC Police Department 4,000 new Glocks free of charge to address complaints about grip and slide problems. Officers had said that the grip was too slippery and that the slide was prone to jamming. Gaston Glock personally flew to Washington to handle the discussions. Number 15. Material mystery. The polymer exterior of Glock handguns is made of the mysterious named Polymer 2 today. The company keeps its trade secrets close to its chest, and many business investigators have tried to figure out its secrets. While the company isn't talking, the mystery of the exterior of the Glock 19 have been cracked, with analysts believing it could be Zytel nylon, one of the most wear and tear resistant polymers out there. It's best known as the material used to make highly resistant track shoes worn by Olympic sprinters, meaning fast bullets and fast runners could have something in common. While there are many polymer frame pistols on the market, Glock's highly resistant non-fiberglass reinforced polymer frame is unique to the company. This proprietary polymer reduces total pistol rate and significantly increases durability. Glock polymer material is resistant to different climatic conditions. Corrosion-free color-stable resistant lubricants absorbs recoil and is easy to maintain. Number 14. Inbuilt safety. Glock pistols lack one feature common to your average handgun, a safety. While this is common in handguns to prevent them from accidentally going off at home, Glocks instead use a more complicated safe action system that disengages automatically when the trigger squeeze. This means the gun is less likely to go off accidentally, but is still dangerous should it wind up in the hand of someone who shouldn't be holding it. The reason for this change? Glock wasn't designed for civilian use, but for military and police use, and they would want the ability to fire to be as accessible as possible. More dangerous? That depends on who's holding it. Number 13. Jack of all trades. The Glock 17 was the biggest hit in the company's history, as the semi-automatic polymer pistols started taking over the market. But that didn't mean they became exclusively a gun manufacturer. The company later filed patents for all sort of high-quality field equipment, including a folding spade that could fit in an equipment kit and a method for removing heavy metals from water to make it drinkable. The Glock Medical Sciences Division even patented a safe method of treating vaginal bacterial infections, which has likely caused some shocked expressions at gynecologists' offices. Number 12. Missing generation. The Glock 17 is the original model, and the Glock 19 is the modern upgrade. You've heard of the Glock 17 and 19, but what about the Glock 18? Originally, the Glock 18 was introduced as a select fire 9mm for military and police use in 1986, and it was originally designed at the request of the Austrian counter-terrorist unit. The main thing that visually separates the Glock 18 from its predecessor is the rotating lever-type fire control switch, which is placed on left side of the slide towards the rear. Indented dots indicate the selected firing mode when the switch is in different positions. A single dot located above the switch indicate the semi-auto mode, while dual dots below it indicate full auto firing. Well, it's very similar to the others, with one big difference: it can shift between semi-automatic mode and fully automatic mode. So technically, the Glock 18 is a machine pistol, or a pistol-sized weapon capable of fully automatic fire, and in fully automatic mode, it can shoot as fast as it can be reloaded, with a maximum capacity of a stunning 1,200 rounds a minute. There is only one problem: the danger of a fully automatic handgun in the hands of criminals would be massive, and most countries, including the US, have banned their sale. So the Glock 18 remains a highly rare piece of contraband in most places, except where it's used as a military weapon. So it's almost impossible to buy the Glock 18 legally as a civilian. The Glock 18 and the compensated 18C have become legendary as fully automatic pistols that everyone wants but no one has. Number 11. Saddam Hussein's weapon of choice. In December 2003, soldiers of the U.S. Special Operations Command captured the ace of spades himself, Saddam Hussein. The former Iraqi president, on the run since the capture of Baghdad, had appeared in a deck of playing cards with the profiles of other fugitive war criminals and naturally was the top card. Hussein, bedraggled and bereft, was armed with one of the rarest of handguns, the Glock 18, the full-auto Glock. The individual on the run from the mightiest country on earth, with a huge arsenal of high-tech weaponry at its disposal, put his trust in the lightest, handiest, yet most lethal concealable weapon of choice, the Glock 18. Number 10. Police files. It was the 1980s and the Glock was just starting to gain in popularity, but it was about to get the biggest client possible, the majority of American police forces. Until that point, police were mostly armed with a classic Smith & Wesson .38 revolver, but they were quickly being outmatched by criminals. There were mutual incidents where they either lost officers or had to retreat simply because they couldn't match the criminals' fire. Gaston Glock saw this opportunity and marked his lightweight, fast-firing, easy-to-produce handguns to police forces, and they responded, with most major American cities contracting with him eventually, along with government around the world. But if something is good for the cops, then it's bound to be just as good for committing illegal activities. Number 9. Everybody loves a Glock. With any arms race, the bad guys are going to get into the game eventually too. As the Glock became popular with officers, criminals armed up as well, and a rumor started to spread. Because of the Glock's polymer exterior, many people believed it was actually a plastic or porcelain gun that would be invisible to metal detectors. You could smuggle it into a bank or an airplane without being detected, perfect for a robbery or hijacking. There was just one problem. It wasn't actually true. The Glock has a polymer exterior, but it's actually over 80% steel in total weight, to say nothing about ammunition. It would be picked up by all but the weakest metal detectors, likely resulting in a lot of surprised to criminals. Number 8. Movie star. It wasn't long before movies and TV got into the act of promoting the hottest gun around. It made one of its earliest appearances in the forgotten action movie Free Jack, where it played opposite Mick Jagger. It would later be welded by TV heroes including Agent Fox Mulder of The X-Files and the Best Picture-winning heroes of The Hurt Locker. But its most iconic appearance would be in Demise Hard 2, Demise Harder, where Bruce Willis's John McClane would claim it as an undetectable porcelain gun. Hey, John McClane kicked asses, not taught science classes. The main thing that visually separates the Glock 18 from its predecessor is the rotating lever-type fire control switch, which is placed on left side of the slide towards the rear. Indented dots indicate the selected firing mode when the switch is in different positions. A single dot located above the switch indicate the semi-auto mode, while dual dots below it indicate full auto firing. Well, it's very similar to the others, with one big difference: it can shift between semi-automatic mode and fully automatic mode. So technically, the Glock 18 is a machine pistol, or a pistol-sized weapon capable of fully automatic fire, and in fully automatic mode, it can shoot as fast as it can be reloaded, with a maximum capacity of a stunning 1,200 rounds a minute. There is only one problem: the danger of a fully automatic handgun in the hands of criminals would be massive, and most countries, including the US, have banned their sale. Number 7. Shooting lyrics. Movies and TV weren't the only area where the Glock became famous. In the 1990s, there was no faster-growing music than rap, and top rappers like Dr. Dre and Tupac Shakur frequently rapped about violence and gang warfare. Their weapon of choice in many of these lyrics? You guessed it, the Glock. Not only did it have a reputation as a powerful and deadly weapon ideal for shootouts, but its name just sounds good for lyrics. Smith & Wesson doesn't quite roll off the tongue the same way. Of course, as the East Coast versus West Coast wars heated up, some got more up close and personal with the gun they wanted. It was a Glock that killed Tupac in a still unsolved murder. Number 6. Glock is a way of life. For many people, Glock isn't just a handgun, it's a way of life. Not only do they collect the firearms, but they're members of the Glock Sport Shooting Foundation. Aiming to raise awareness of target shooting at the sport, it has over 22,000 members and organizes over 100 shooting events every year. All you need to do is compete with a Glock pistol and pay a membership fee. which is included in the purchase of a Glock gun. While there's some controversy over the foundation's family-friendly shooting events, Glock defends the group as a good way to teach firearm safety. Number 5. Growth and expansion. When Glock was founded in 1963, it was a tiny company of only 3 employees, meaning Gaston Glock had to do much of the work by himself. Since then, it's become an international sensation, but is still a small company by comparison to many international brands. It's still privately held and can be invested in on the stock market like other major gun brands such as Sturm Ruger. While much of its manufacturing is handled outside the company, the actual Glock Corporation only has just under 1,200 employees as of 2013, a fraction of what other weapons manufacturers do, and a testament to its humble beginnings. But the Glock Corporation may be facing some serious interior problems. Number 4. The story of the attack. He is the man behind the gun. You don't mess with Gaston Glock. His most trusted associate tried. For a man whose life's work has centered around guns, Gaston Glock's closest call came in an unexpected way. It was 1999, and he had just uncovered that one of his most trusted advisors, Charles Everett, had been embezzling from the company. Glock confronted the man personally, but Everett had come prepared. He had hired a French mercenary to assassinate Glock. Lured into a dimly lit garage in Luxembourg by his colleague Charles Ewert, the Austrian Glock stopped to look at a sports car at Ewert's suggestion. Suddenly, a massive masked man leaped from behind and smashed a rubber mallet into Glock's skull. Ewert fled to the stairwell. "I'm a coward," he later told. With Glock off balance, the attacker landed another crushing blow. Springing up on legs toned by miles of daily swimming, Glock thrust his enormous fist into his assailant's eye socket. As the would-be assassin staggered, Glock pounded again, knocking out a few of the man's teeth. The bloodied attacker staggered, then collapsed on top of Glock. Charges of attempted slaying were brought against the attacker, the French-born Jacques Spartacus Pecheur, 67. This was how the police found the two men at 9:30 a.m. on July 27, 1999. Thus, the father of the Glock proved he lived as he designed, lethal perfection. Number 3. Trouble in Embezzler's Paradise. But this story will take a turn for the macabre with the fallout of the attack. You don't build an empire without making a few enemies. No one knows this better than eponym and current head of America's favorite gunmaker, Gaston Glock. He has been targeted by multiple embezzlement schemes over the years, and it wasn't low-level employees looking to get rich. High-ranking members of the company have been indicted and convicted for racketeering, including the former CEO of the U.S. subsidiary Glock Inc. So what made this company so vulnerable to financial crimes? Well, it probably doesn't help that the company's structure is more than a little complicated. The company uses shell companies around the world to run its business, helping it to avoid high taxes in developed countries by operating in tax havens. After the assassination attempt on his life, Glock ordered a 16-strong team of investigators, lawyers, and accountants, run by a man named James Harper III, to conduct a company probe in 2000 to locate Glock funds diverted by Ewert. The gun magnate's newest headache comes in the form of a federal lawsuit filed last week in Cobb County, Georgia, by Jeffrey Pombert, an attorney who claims that Glock and his associates turned on him when a Glock-ordered internal investigation into an alleged criminal enterprise within the company showed that the dirty business had actually been orchestrated straight from the top. Pombert's case is the first to come from 5 men who have filed notices of intent to sue the city of Smyrna, Georgia, if they are not compensated for what they claim was their unwarranted criminal investigation by police, allegedly undertaken on Glock's request. The investigation, instigated by Glock himself, revealed a can of worms which diverted aspersions on his own business ethics. Pombert's suit alleged that Harper and his team uncovered more than they set out to. Glock seemed to be participating in the scheme as well. According to the suit, Glock was paying himself inappropriate royalties for trademarks that never existed. He has been targeted by multiple embezzlement schemes over the years, and it wasn't low-level employees looking to get rich. High-ranking members of the company have been indicted and convicted for racketeering, including the former CEO of the U.S. subsidiary Glock Inc. So what made this company so vulnerable to financial crimes? Well, it probably doesn't help that the company's structure is more than a little complicated. The company uses shell companies around the world to run its business, laundering money through a network of sham international companies from Hong Kong to Aruba with phony payments, rents, and loans, and paying Glock-owned companies that provided neither services or products. Number 2. Variety is life. What two gun aficionados have in common with Pokemon players? For some, you've got to catch them all. That's why Glock releases a lot of varieties to its standard models. While the Glock 17 and 19 are the most challenging models, there are many variations of each with slightly different sights, frames, and other features. They've also introduced new smaller models ideal for concealed carry, which means they have a shorter and slimmer build designed for slipping into a pocket. Number 1. A long life. Gaston Glock was born in 1929, lived through the Second World War, founded his company 58 years ago, and is still going strong at almost 92 years old. He is still the majority owner of the company, although that may be pending. He and his wife of 53 years divorced in 2011, and battles are still ongoing. With a net worth of just over $1 billion, he remains active in both charity and politics in his native Austria. But that long life hasn't been without close calls. Glock 34 handgun, $700. In John Wick Chapter 4, much as in John Wick Chapter 2 and John Wick Chapter 3, the character of John Wick, played by Keanu Reeves, uses his preferred Terran Tactical modified Glock 34 pistol once more. The Glock 34, a 9mm handgun with a long slide that uses the Glock 17's chassis and a 5.31-inch barrel, is built on the Glock 17's chassis. It is much simpler for John Wick to aim and fire a weapon correctly as a result of the larger slide and barrel, which also enhance the sight radius and improve velocity. John Wick's Glock 34 comes with a Terran Tactical Innovations Combat Master Kit that includes a number of enhancements meant to both enhance the operation and appearance of the weapon. This kit includes highly visible sights, an improved texture grip, and a grip that was redesigned especially for the user. This gun has a match-grade barrel, which helps to boost accuracy in addition to having lovely cuts on the slide. It has undergone additional modifications, making the Glock 34 TTI Combat Master the ideal gun for John Wick's missions. It allows for quick and simple reloading of the user's weapon because it has a built-in mag well. It is simpler to remove the mag and quickly switch mags thanks to the mag release's scalloped cut. It allows for quick and simple reloading of the user's weapon because it has a built-in mag well. The trigger has also been undercut and the grip has been reduced, all of which makes it easier to control the rifle and keep a strong grip on it even in high-stakes situations. Additionally, the handgun includes a Timney trigger, which adds to its overall accuracy and precision. That's all we have for you, folks. Thank you so much for watching us today, and join us next time. Have a wonderful day.